Okay.
Did you just?
Yes, I did. You betcha.
Okay then. Interesting choice.
Is it wrong?
I mean, no.
Okay then.
Tales of ships colliding with them and sinking.
My boat's a little too freaking fast now.
Didn't put anything into handling.
I didn't.
Just speed.
I put everything into everything. Oh, I should actually be able to freaking go finish off the docks thing. Finally. Adventure? Nope. Runestones? Nope.
Here to ask.
Make it even faster. Maximum speed, maximum strength. I need more coral. More coral. More coral. 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 I really need that dark sea stone, but man, more coral. So much more coral.
Anything else? You know where? Switch!
Okay. Let's go give the doc the news. News doc. Just about prepared to concoct the new medicine. Shall we begin? Can't wait to see the final product. Are you going to use the workbench in the sickbay? Yes, that being said, there's one extra step to the process that slipped my mind. Oh, of course there is. Would you mind waiting a bit? Yeah, sure. Adeline Carter stood by in the sickbay. Several minutes later, Dr. Flair entered and began to concoct the medicine. Eventually... There, all finished. Huh, so this is made out of specular grass and those ingredients we gathered. As well as a bit of medicinal herb I brought over from my home village. The salsedin flower, you mean?
Yes.
The same one that you found for me. You see, when I used it before, I dried and preserved a bit of it for future use. Though not as potent as the original strain, I do believe it should interact nicely with the other reagents. Uh-huh. You lost me, but sure. Doesn't look too different from your average potion, though. So wait. Does this take place before Memories of Salsetta or after Memories of Salsetta? It sounds like... It's weird, because early on it sounded like we were taking him to go get the Salsettin flower. But... now it sounds like we already did that. Wow, weird. Okay, whatever. How well does it work? We shall find out in due time. Yes, baby. What's gotten into you? His entire body is trembling, and he's burning up. Is he sick? No, these symptoms. Could it be? It's more effective than I ever conceived. I can't even move a single finger. Apologies, but could you bring that medicine over to me? Adol rushed to grab the potion and administered it to Dr. Flair. Ew, thank goodness, it worked like a charm. So we can consider this clinical trial a success. Tested it on himself. Homeboy's a homeboy. Hey, what's the big idea, Doc? Did you just drink poison on purpose? Yes, the same kind used on Callan Island, albeit diluted, of course. That was the extra step you did beforehand? Are you off your rocker? What kind of knucklehead would swig down poison used against Grieger? When developing new medicines, testing their effectiveness on humans is only a matter of course. I was confident in its antidotal properties, so the probability of success was extremely high. I miscalculated the amount of poison, though. A little walk on the wild side, wouldn't you say? Nerves of Steel doesn't even begin to describe you. I knew you weren't the same as any old doctor, but this is pushing things straight into mad scientist territory. You have any idea how panicked Adel and I were? I apologize for any concern I've caused, but I'm already in my late 40s, older than both of you combined. And yet I was blessed with this opportunity as a result of Adel's previous actions. A once-in-a-lifetime chance to chase my dreams in these lands I once could only ever imagine. Can you blame me for wanting to leave no challenge unfaced? If such a thing constitutes madness, then that must be what having a dream is all about. Listen to me rattling off such childish notions at my age. Rather humorous, isn't it? Never change, Dr. Flair. Oh, I learned from the best. Honestly, I'm flabbergasted beyond words. But I guess I do get where you're coming from, if even only a bit. Almost feels like there's part of me that wants to take a page out of your book. Is that so? Admittedly, though, I did perhaps go a bit overboard on this occasion.
Now then.
I'll reflect on that properly later. For now, being able to confirm this potion's efficacy is a wonderful thing. The ingredients are still exceedingly difficult to procure, however, more effort will be required to bring it to practical use. I was pleased to learn what a compatible addition to the Salsetta flower made. It only reinforces my need to obtain more of the original strain. We'll get to Salsetta one way or another. Oh, so then we're going to get more Salsetta flowers for him, so he just had some in town at the time. So no, we didn't go to Salsetta yet. Once we've overcome our current battles, that is. Age might set you two apart, but I swear you're cut from the same cloth. Yeah, the crazy blanket. Afterward, Dr. Flare left to gather his findings on this new creation.
Just about does it.
Oh man, it'd be nice to be able to actually make those, but you know, no empty bottles. Whatever.
Let's keep sailing.
Wait, there's more?
Mind taking the helm?
Oh, come on, Rafe. Why do you got a thing?
Something you want to make?
You got handicrafties? Damage reflection plus 30%. Yeah, I'll make another one of those, actually.
Happy to make myself useful.
Normal attacks deal no break damage.
Happy to make myself useful. Anything else
Yeah.
you want to make? See you later.
Sorry to bring this up out of nowhere, kiddos, but I've got a favor to ask you both. A favor? Yeah, but no need to start sweating. It's nothing shady. Oh, you're not Rafe. Basically, what I have for you here is a little treasure hunt of sorts. Take a look at this. Mandy presented a hand-drawn sea chart. But this is... this isn't like the other treasure charts we sometimes find. You draft this up yourself? Let's just say there's a bit of a personal matter I've been looking into. It's also the reason I came to these seas in the first place. Would appreciate your help with it if you got the time. This thing is weirdly true to life. This place maps out looks vaguely familiar too. Fine, we'll keep an eye out. The sea chart appears to be pointing at the northwest of Termina Island in Karnak waters. Maybe a good idea to check it out when the time allows. Okay.
All right, let's go.
We're zooming along.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
We're going so fast now.
Full speed ahead.
How fast we go. Right at the end of the game.
Yep. Would have been nice a little bit before that.
man,
but, you know.
this weather is gorgeous.
Slow. Okay. Salvage. Alright. Salvage successful. Big box. Full of an engraved ring. The details of this thing are pretty elaborate. Would probably fetch a hefty sum. What's wrong? Nothing. I just can't believe we found it. Was it your modest powers that made it happen? Or maybe it's been waiting for me all this time. Hate to break it to you, but that ring isn't worth all that much. It's actually my own handiwork from a long time ago. That's incredible. Sorry to kill your excitement, but that ain't the issue here. What was it doing at the bottom of the sea? Any connection with this passenger ship that capsized a few years ago? You guys have put that list together already. Leave it to a Norman, I guess. Originally, I was just budding artist living on the outskirts of the Roman Empire. Didn't have much in the way of talent, though, so making ends meet was a struggle. But I did have my childhood friend. She was my one constant supporter. It's funny. Looking back, that was the happiest period of my life. Then one day, when my financial situation grew desperate, I tried to taking a crack at forgery. It was just to raise a little extra change, but ironically enough, I had more of a knack for it than I ever did for being original. My works flew off the shelves, and the money was just too good for me to pass up. It caused quite a stir in the artistic community. That caught the attention of the Roman army, leading to my arrest. Then one day, while I was in prison, I received some news. My friend, the girl I'd let down, had taken a trip and gone missing. I didn't know about the accident until recently. The more I put pieces together about her whereabouts, the more I turned my eyes away from the truth. I figured I'd never find anything, but it turns out our engagement ring actually survived all this time. So he's the criminal we saved on the boat a while back from the Griegers. It's a miracle, though maybe an overly cruel one. Can't think of a more fitting punishment. Blinded by gold, I lost sight of what was really important. There's still hope to be found in this. Yeah. Yeah, it means that your lover held onto that ring wherever she went. She brought it along with her to Obelia Gulf for a reason. And I don't think that's something to make the worst of. Appreciate the kind words, but don't worry about me. I figured this was how things went, and now I have closure. I just need to accept it and move forward. Thanks, you two. Maybe she didn't die, though. Okay. Anyway. Rogue Sea is still on the Rogue Sea, actually. Okay, anyway. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Man, I wish I could put a pin in the map. I want to go this way. I have to go this way like this.
Smooth and steady sailing.
Oh. The ice chunks damaged me.
They got you good.
And I will always love you.
Winds, give
What?
me strength.
I took damage from an iceberg.
Yep.
Titanic,
Yep.
right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Close shave there.
Hey, take the
There are still more scenes and things.
Adel.
Can I talk to you for a sec? No. What do you have to tell me? Oh, it's not really a big deal or anything, but I have fallen deeply, madly, irrevocably in love with you. Thanks, Adel. Same thing. For what? Think back to our showdown against Grimson. Remember when I managed to will myself back to my senses? Yeah, spite. To be honest, that wasn't something I did on my own. It sure looked like it was. It was your voice. Aww. These cuffs my mom made. The whole time I could hear your voice encouraging me through them. And it's because of that I managed to get a hold of myself. So thank you. Don't sweat it, sis. I don't think I actually settled things with Grimson back there. All that's left is the first step toward it. But before I make peace with him, I gotta make it with myself first. My mom and you are keeping all that balance that's taking root in me at bay. And you two aren't the only ones. Everyone on the Sandras is too. It's thanks to so many people having my back that I'm able to stand here now. So in order to repay the favor, I've got to step up to whatever lies ahead with all my might. I don't know what's going to happen from here on out. But if there's ever a time where I can't make it on my power alone, I want you to help me, Adel. Of course, that was my plan from the start. Yeah, I'm counting on you. Alright, time for us to set out.
And, by the way, Adel, I'm glad you ended up being my first shield brother. That's all. Now let's get moving already.
Can't. I like the way you move it. But there's still more. Talk to me, Dogie. What's wrong, Dog Man? Oh, hey, you two. Good timing. There's something I want you to hear. Can you lend me your ears for a sec?
Ears lending.
Free sure feels nice out here. It was blowing like this just when we first came here to Obelia Gulf. So what did you want to talk about? What would you say if I told you that I was going to join the Baltic Sea Force? I'd tell you no, we have so many more adventures to go on where I need the Wall Crusher. What? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? The night before we left Balta Island, someone in the Sea Force invited me to enlist. Said a big fella and a former thief like me would be a perfect fit. He was pretty deep in his cups at the time, though, so I figured he was just joking around. Seems like he caught wind of my performance on the Sandras from Philia, though. And recently, I got an earnest and completely sober invitation. That's so. Think it over, you're definitely cut out for the pirate life. Your ability, your attitude, and your work on board the ship are just as good as any Normans. But above all is the honorable way you treat your comrades. Being reliable without any give or take in the equation is the most important quality a crewmate can have. Kind of soft soaping it there, I'd say. But to be honest, I'm thinking I might just take him up on the offer. I set out with some half-assed idea about challenging myself to become a bigger man, whatever that means. And all I am now is the same thief who can't decide how he wants to move forward. Despite that, there are people in this gulf who can make me feel needed. Well, it's not uncommon for outsiders to become Normans themselves. Philia, for example. I've seen what you can do first, so I wouldn't be opposed to you joining up. Only thing is,
Right.
it'd mean toss away my invite to go to Salsetta. That's why I wanted to ask what you thought, Adel. If I chose to stay with the Normans, would you support me on that? Nope. If that's what you want, then you should do it. But I'd still like to travel with you more. I see. Thanks, Adel. My mind's made up now. Snatch that right up and move. I'm going with you to Salsetta and whatever adventures lie beyond.
Yeah.
Because I am Dogi. Blue hair and awesome. Wait, huh? How'd you end up landing there? I just need to know my boy was my boy. I can't travel with somebody who don't support me. It's a complete 180 from everything you were leading up to. Sorry about that. It is true that I was conflicted, though. The offer to join the Sea Force was a tempting one, almost too good for the likes of me. But at the same time, our voyage so far has been the most fun I've had in my entire life. The feeling I got from this first adventure with Adel is one I don't think I can ever get enough of. So I'd like to stick with this guy here and keep on seeing more of the sights I've never seen before. What you said just now gave me the final push I needed to realize this. In other words, whether you like it or not, you're stuck with me from here on out. And yeah, he's with us in some way, shape, or form in like every game. Because like he's our homeboy. That's just how much these adventures of yours have got me hooked. I'm happy to have you, Dogi. You're the dog man. Yeah, right back at you. I swear, whatever these two are going on about is beyond me. Dude, you wouldn't get it. It's bros. Still, I can't help but feeling jealous. But only a little. Alright, so I don't know what Affinity does. I think it's just, hey, more stuff. Take what I want from Leela. Adel, Karja, I have a request to make of you. Would you be willing to bring me to the ruined capital of Ribe? You mean the rundown city in Specular Bay? Oh, right, I guess you did used to live there, huh? I haven't returned so much as once since the Great Calamity. I know it's selfish of me to ask this given the circumstances, but now that I've been freed from my seal, I thought I should see it again for myself. It's not really worth it, but sure. Yeah, there's no telling what might happen down the line, so better make sure that there's nothing you'd have to regret leaving undone. And more importantly, you're part of this ship's crew. Granting your request is also part of the job. Thank you. I'll accompany you when you disembark at Ribe. Any time will be just fine.
Let's do this.
It's fine time. Okay. Ruined capital of Ribaderci.
Okay.
Where do you want me to go? I am here. Oh. Is this truly Ribe? I knew it wouldn't be the same as I remembered, but to think it would have transformed so completely. Feel like going back to the ship after all? No, I'm alright. Let's take a look around, shall we? Alright, well, we've got the capital all cleared out, so... Arrived, capital of the Duchy of Norgard, the land built by the great leader from the north. This monument was erected here shortly after the nation's founding, and the words inscribed upon it were proposed by the citizens themselves. He must have been a great king. Seems like it. You can sure tell his people were fond of him. Indeed. I still remember how put upon he looked back when he said, "Who would call an ex-pirate a great anything?" he said. Well, when you put it that way, this rock's pretty much sitting in the nation's doorstep, right? Probably embarrassing to have it singing his praises at everyone coming in. Never would have guessed that Rollo had a bashful side, though. He was only human, after all. Quite. Just so, just so. Oh.
Looking good. I was all scholar.
I don't know.
Dang, dude. It just gets it done. This area was the castle town. Its enormous marketplace stretched far and wide. It's basically the ruins of Rea Lucaria. Rollo and I came by to pay a visit many a time. The king went out to personally check up on his people. That's not something that happens much in this day and age. He felt it was best for him to see his subjects' faces in person. I still remember how they smiled when I stood before them, holding our newborn daughter. The fact that I was a spirit wouldn't even occur to me back in those days. You must have been happy. Yes, very much so. Whee! Yes. Oh yeah, I got the moves. That building sure is high up there. I'm guessing it's the manor castle of the Duchy of Norgard, yes. Though now it is merely a shadow of its former self. It was utterly ravaged by the first two waves to assail the country. Waves that towered high enough to kiss the very skies. Thanks to Rollo's premonitions, the arcs were already prepared by that time. Rollo's vassals worked themselves ragged to prepare the arcs. Many among them were members of his former crew. Even after Rollo was rid of his malice, they remained loyal to him until the very end. Did they now? The way I heard it was, his own crew was so scared to death of him during his pirate days. But as for the true malice-free Rollo, well, it would have been nice to see that side of him that had made it to the legends. Yeah, well, you know. Idle Karja and Leela continued making their way throughout the ruins, eventually coming to an overlook from which the floodgates could be seen. The Lana floodgates. They, at least, are just how I remember them. Oh, he named them after his daughter. Lana. We saw the name on a runestone. Isn't she the daughter I had with Rollo? Yes. Just said that, yeah. On the day of the great calamity struck, Rollo and I left her in the caravan with just trusty vassals. Thereafter, Rollo and the ark he boarded ultimately vanished, whereas I made for Ceratus Island to seal away his malices. 100 years have come and gone since that day, and my daughter has long since passed from this world. I could hardly have been a more uncaring mother. I'm certain she resented me for it. You're overthinking it. Yes, perhaps so. Huh? What was that just now? Oh, Spock. Is something down there? Hard to say from over here. Makes you curious, doesn't it? Yeah, let's go. I can't always lose it in the waves when we bring the ship up close. We can try from the floodgates. Let's move, Leela. Oh, very well. Like I had a nap. I have soda. Why the heck am I sleepy?
So sleep. Much sleep.
Floodgate Interior? Floodgate Sluices? Ah, Floodgate Sluices. Okay.
All right, let's go.
It should be a good spot to rest.
What do we get? It's a book detailing how much Lana actually hated her mother. We're a little too far up to see it. But there's definitely something down there. Question is, what comes next? Fishing it out? You really think you're that good of an angler? Adol gets the sense that he had fished up a small bottle once before. Remembering how that went should do the trick. Don't know how that would even work, but if anyone can manage it, it's you. Go ahead and give it a shot. I guess he is just that good of an angler. Fished up a runestone fragment somehow because he's the man. That thing's kind of dinky. Yes, there's no mistake. I sense the power of a runestone within it. But why was it here, of all places? Mama, I hate you. Dad, Mom, I hope you're well, wherever you are. It's been almost a year since I began living with Uncle. A whole lot of people from the outside have gathered up at the village we call home now. These days, I've started calling Uncle my second dad. I still feel lonely sometimes, but I've decided not to cry about it anymore. So you don't have to worry about me. I promise that I'll grow stronger. As long as I keep who I want to be in mind, I'm sure I'll get there someday. Uncle's told me over and over about how you led your lives, and I'm going to do my best to follow in your footsteps. Even if we never see each other again, you'll always be my mom and dad, forever and ever. We'll be right here, rebuilding our lives in this sea, so please, keep watching over us, wherever you are. Yo, you're crying.
No, I'm not crying.
You're crying.
I'm not actually. Not crying. Yeah, that's right.
Get you again.
No. It wasn't a mistake.
I need to stretch my legs. Adol, was that? It definitely was. Thought so. How? After all these years? To me, the mana in that runestone felt gentle, but powerful at the same time. It was like the sea, the same way your mana is, Leela. This stone she poured her feelings into has been waiting here ever since it was washed ashore all those years ago. Waiting for you to return someday so it can make sure her message got through to you. Not that I can say any of that for sure, it's just the sense that I get. No, I think you're exactly right, Karja. Lana. Adol, Karja, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Never did I imagine such a thing to come of this trip. Good thing we came, huh? Yes, it certainly is. My daughter has long since departed this world, but her sentiments yet remain. She passed them down her family line, and now they have extended to you, Adol and Carter, and all the others as well. I too cannot allow myself to keep living in the past. Same goes for us. There's no telling what awaits us up ahead, but that's not going to stop us from moving forward. Indeed. Afterward, Leela returned to the Sandras, the runestone fragment clasped firmly in hand. Firmly grasp it.
I have to keep facing forward.
Useless reward. Cool. Carter was the undying fleet was followed multiple times off the coast of Anchor Island. Okay. The appearance of Grieger coming from an island in the Rogue Sea.
Did the penguin send us a letter?
No, Hugel sent us a letter saying, "Hey, some crazy shit might be going down. You better get on that."
We might want to.
I don't have any more freaking ancient fish. Where the hell is Anchor Island? Wish there was an easier way to see this.
There's no list?
Does it look like there's a list?
No. Do you want some help?
Yes.
I suppose I can help.
Volva, Termina, Dieback, Karnak, Karnak's around. I feel like it has to be in one of the earlier C's.
It is.
Which C? Oh, there it is. Anchor Island.
Okay. Like I said, just
Yep.
Alright, let's go.
Okay. Something, something, something off the coast. But at first I have to go here, and then it'll be like, oh yeah, they'll be off the coast. And I'll be like, I'm gonna blow them up. Blow them into smithereens. You got nothing. Get out of here, old woman. You're weak. Your wares are terrible. Okay. Show me where the evil is, and I will go blow it up. Like a lot at this rate. Oh, young Adeline Carja, I take you read my letter? Chief Nell, I see that Chief Isaac's here too. We heard the news, yeah. The Undying Fleet's been spotted offshore Anchor Island and Fallen Island, right? Indeed, they showed no sign of going on the attack so far. But we learned from the experience just how terrible their wrath can be. The villagers are all incredibly anxious. Is it two separate flotillas? The designs of the ships in each group are distinct, so we're fairly certain they're two different groups, yes. It's hard to believe both appeared by sheer coincidence, though. I'd wager there's something more to this. That's so. Strange are so active now that the Trident's no more. And it just so happens that the Bolt of Seaforth is oddly passive right now, too. Might be more efficient for us to handle the situation ourselves, considering. Nice. Ooh, you really? You have our thanks. Just knowing you'll be on the case is a relief. Do you have any idea where the Undying Fleet will show up next? If the pattern holds, the flotilla by Anchor Island will likely appear before long. Alright then, we'll take care of things over here first. We wouldn't want the one near Fallen Island causing trouble in the meantime, though. Can you tell the villagers to stay on the lookout, Chief Isaac? Of course, we're counting on both of you. Hooray!
Okay, let's go.
Alright, I'm gonna go blow them up.
You go blow them up.
Look, that's one huge Undying Fleet flotilla. That's not all. Their flagship looks awfully familiar. Isn't that yours? It's hers, alright. No two ways about it. What's it doing here? No idea, but we ain't just seeing things, that's for sure. And if it's menacing Anchor Island, it's exactly yours flotilla. That means Miss Carja. I know. Bring us in, Adel, but be careful. Engage the Undying Fleet flotilla. We're gonna blow them up. Wreck them up.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I got blown up.
And game over.
Okay.
Close shave there. Here's one with your name on it.
Take the shot.
Blast off.
We're just zooming. Yawn, yawn, yawn.
Chew on this! How you like that? How'd you like this?
Fire! Now!
How you like that? How you like that?
Alright, taken down. Wrecked him up. Grah! My mighty flotilla is unsinkable. Prepare to die, insolent monowielders. From this day onward, everything under the skies is ours to rule. Is this their leader? Doesn't seem like the sharpest axe in the shed. One way or another, we're taking him down, Shield Brother. Yawn the Palooza. Maybe they were yours lackeys. More likely than not, yeah. But if that's all there is to this, it doesn't explain why they were drifting around Anchor Island. Was it Hoogle, another letter? That'll open up the new message. Fallen Island is approaching the village. Please help us. Nah. Damn it, of all the timing. Do you think it's a coincidence? Hard to say, but one way or another, I've got a bad feeling. Let's head out, but stay on guard. On guard. Okay. Okay. New flotilla. New home villa.
Winds, give me strength.
A new flotilla sighted? I know that flagship anywhere. That's the ogre ship, the Uvaldi. I'm surprised it's still seaworthy. Take caution, I sense peculiar power aboard it. Good to know. All hands prepare to engage. We're ending this once and for all. Alright. I'm gonna knock their block socks off.
Suck on this. How you like that? Take the shot. Fire the cannons. Suck on this. Chew on this.
Oh, they got lasers.
Okay then.
Take the shot. Suck on this. Fire the cannons. Still second, wretches. Fire the cannons. Now, how do you like that? I'll keep us safe.
Here's one with your name on it. Fire!
Suck on this. Take the shot. How do you like that?
Yay, we sunk the Uvaldi. So you made it here after all, just as we hoped you would. When the three generals died, we lost our way, but then he arrived and gave us new purpose. We shall pay him back in full by advancing his ambitions. Huh? No idea what you're ranting about. But we don't got time to play along. You're going down, here and now. Quite.
Give the power of water.
Yawn, 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 yawn. So we're dealing with the Grieger peons left after the 3 generals died. One thing's for sure now, they're not just moving at random. Seems they've got a goal. Agreed. Why else would they bring out the tried-and-sold flagships? Though, come to think of it, isn't there one left? Older should have had his own. There it is.
Party.
Hugel. Another letter? Seriously? Ulder's flagship, the Ragnhilder, has been spotted charting a course near Karnak. What? This was just a diversion. They got us hook, line, and sinker. We're heading over. Now. Indeed.
We go. We sail. Oh, we teleport. We don't.
We don't teleport.
Oh, well, we basically
away we
teleport.
go.
Oh, hey there. Wasn't expecting to see you again.
Oh, that's a big boat.
Oh, purple? Or...
What a stupid question.
Okay.
What's Rose look like, though?
That's why I asked.
We're zooming along.
The blinding is pink.
I do not like those handles.
You wouldn't be getting those handles. It's literally just the cover.
Oh, cover?
Yeah,
Huh?
the cover.
Cover for what chair?
Your chair.
This chair?
Yes.
You already bought a cover.
No, I didn't.
Then buy it.
I'm going to.
The cover you showed me the other day.
Oh,
What?
the character ones?
Yeah, the hoe. Yeah, I don't know if I'll 100% the whole game, but I'm gonna try. I probably won't 100% the fishing related stuff, but I'm gonna do mostly other stuff. If I happen upon the 100% fishing, I'll probably do it, but I won't go out of my way for that. Something's coming at us, starboard side. Cannon fire? We're in Nifl hell. You're kidding. It didn't come from that ship over there, did it? Long fire? Older's flagship. But we should be way out of its range. Not today. Big can. Oh, they got the Buster Boy. That explains it. Using one of those artilleries from the Sea Fortress. Well played, Grieger. They have us outranged and outgunned. We can't just keep them shelling. We can't just let them keep shelling us. Adel, dodge their fire and bring us as close as you can. Easy peasy.
Come get some. Take the shot.
Fire!
Chew on this.
Oh, protect us.
Great.
One down.
Do it. Come get some.
This should do it.
Fire.
How do you like that?
Fire!
How do you like that?
Fire! This'll mop 'em up.
Now. Now. Take the shot. Take the shot.
How do you like that?
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Fire.
Not done yet. How do you like that?
Fire. Now. Now. Chew on this.
How do you like that?
Secret weapon, go!
Turn faster, boat.
Chew on this.
Shields up.
Fire! Blast 'em! Fire!
Oh, that's a big bomb.
Bust 'em open! Rip 'em apart! Suck on this! Fire!
Alright. Yeah, tenacious as ever, you little whelps. Wait, I know that voice. Who's that again? Wipe that blank stare off your face, redhead. I know you remember me. The illustrious name is Duzgavlan, or whatever. But these days I go by the Supreme Commander of our United Front. Yeah. Supreme Commander? That runt? Seriously? Looks like he took advantage of all the recent chaos to bring all the straggling Grieger together. I didn't think it was weird how he never showed up again after that last time. So this whole ruse was his doing, huh? Strange. I feel like I've seen him somewhere before. You've just been outplayed by a gambit I've been playing since the day I slipped my way out of that horrible sea battle. All I have to do now is dispose of you eyesores and the world will be mine for the taking. I'll give you one chance. Bow down, worship me, and become my minions. Otherwise, I think you know what'll happen next, don't you? Or maybe you still haven't figured out why I bothered luring you here in particular? Oh. Let him die. I don't care. What? You rotten little bastard! Oh, humans, so earnest and noble. Look at them, working their hearts out to rebuild their home. Why, it almost makes me want to turn the place into a smoking crater all over again. Gee! This isn't good. He's taken the whole town of Karnak hostage. And he's not bluffing. That artillery is well within range. But we have to do something or he'll sink the Sandras instead. Damn it all. Do we really have to choose one over the other? Wait, everyone, look over there. Are you really sure about this? If it doesn't work out, the worst case scenario, the town won't make it out unscathed. Even if we don't intervene, they'll sink the Sandras and come for us next. That means our only choice is to take action in the best way we can. Hang tough, Gren.
Good.
Alright, get ready, men. It's time to put the ace of the hole we borrowed from the Baltic Sea Force to good use. We've got plenty of powder and ammo to spare. Now let's give our uninvited guests a taste of Karnak hospitality. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Blowing them up. Yeah. Those sneaky, no-good stinkers. Since when did they have cannons hidden away? Fine, if they're so intent on being a threat, we'll just wipe them out and their miserable town off the map. The hell you will. We got cannons too, son. Oh, rats, took my eyes off the other stinkers. I won't let you fire a single shot. And neither will we. Adel, Miss Karja, now. Oh yeah, surfboard, boat. You're gonna get wrecked, dude. Sorry we took so long. Your ski men's here now. Yeah? They boarded us? Hey you, take some responsibility and deal with these pests. Wait, what? Get them, crew. Yawn tizzle. Freeze. Uh-oh, Adel went down, which means I'm gonna go down. Done and dusted. That's the last of the grunts, which just leaves. He got away, didn't he? Oh, he's a Grieger rider. My whole crew have gone in a matter of moments. That was far too close for comfort. Yeah, but I'm still coming out on top in the end. For I surpass even the Trident, as the mightiest general of all Grieger kind. Farewell, fools! Oh, got him. Now, Hoogle. Fucking loser. Loser. Blog. About time we settled this. You ready? Went down like the chumpiest chump that ever chumped. Yeah! Were you even trying to put up a fight? What? My body? No, I can't disappear. Not like this. When it comes down to it, what did I even live for? Day after day of toil and drudgery at the hands of my superiors. Nothing to dream of but climbing the chain of command. It can't end like this. It can't. I haven't accomplished a thing. No! Just like real life. It's too close to home, dear.
A little bit.
I wouldn't know. I'm my own boss. He was a despicable little mongrel, but I gotta admit, I felt kind of sorry for him at the end. Yeah, all his efforts were wasted. Normans who die valiantly in battle are welcome into the halls of Valhalla. When it comes to Grieger, though, a bit late to be asking this, but just what are they anyway? Hey! Good stuff. Well, plenty of time for the hard questions later. We're going to have our hands full cleaning up after this. Thankfully, Karnak emerged from the encounter intact. In the wake of the battle, the remaining stragglers of the Grieger fleet dispersed to the winds. Adel and his friends took a moment to make sure everyone was alright and then sent a report about the incident to the chiefs Nell and Isaac.
Just about does it.
Your affinities with Mayor Clement and Commander Gulliver are now at max. Sverkite. Highly rare used to forge a famed ancient sword.
Mind taking the helm?
Oh, brother. Can I forge the famed ancient sword now? Probably not.
Hey, how's your gear hold? What's next?
Okay. Alright.